Hello, Brento with All Octane here. In this video, we are going to be looking at the Ford Maverick. This is a 2024 Ford Maverick XL front-wheel drive, and it is at $25,760. Until this point, I had never been able to sit in a Ford Maverick. All the auto shows I've ever gone to, they have been closed off. I guess they now have production ramped up, which facilitates the ability to finally sit in one. I guess the doors are supposed to be like this. They have a floating handle, but they do have the window controls on the door as well as the door lock and the lever. It's also nice to see that they have a lock and unlock switch that you can manually pull as well. Seats in this particular Maverick are manual. You have some manual adjustments. There are no automatic adjustments on this one. Hopping into the Maverick, I'm 6'4". I do have plenty of legroom where this seat is at. As manual adjustment is capable, you can manually adjust this. I do have it all the way back, and I do sit quite comfortably. The screens are not illuminated. It does look like it has analog dials for some of the instruments. There's a lot of controls on the steering wheel, which are nice. A nice screen in the center here. I doubt it's touchscreen, but obviously it's not on to find out. I can see if I can push this. Nope, brake doesn't start. And this one does take a key. This does not have a push button start. The gear selection down here is a turn dial, which is kind of interesting considering so many other things in this vehicle are manual. We have an electronic parking brake, some selections. It is nice to see two cup holders here, as well as a lot of cargo area, USB-C and USB for charging. Climate controls are actual buttons, which is fantastic. The dials are also a good feel. Volume for the radio and play, pause, forward buttons for the entertainment. We have the rear view mirror as well as a sunglasses holder, which is fantastic. This is such a nice feature to have. Looks like they do have some overhead lights. This car must be completely off because it does not have those working. The mirrors fold down and they do open up, but there is no illumination for them, which is kind of a bummer. I don't see any lights, and again, there is no power, so it's not like I could test that anyway. Center console, we have a storage compartment there and a little bit more storage there as well. Overall, the ergonomics inside are quite nice, and for $25,000, this is not a bad small truck. Hopping into the back, the recurring theme on the door still works. I'm going to go ahead and jump in again at 6'4". I'm going to test this out. So I left the seat where it was, and with the cutout, that actually does work. If I sit upright, that does fit, but however, getting in and out is a little difficult. Again, leaving the seat where I left it. There is one outlet back here, but that's about it. There's no other climate control vents or anything. There is a light up top here. Again, that does not work. Handles to get in and out. Bench seat, and it does look like maybe this does fold down. Yes, it does. It does fold down, so you could fold that flat. Taking a look at the cargo area of the Maverick, there is an ample amount of space. There does appear to be some 12-volt outlet adapters on both sides of the bed. And the tailgate is I believe that is spring-loaded. That's not too heavy. So it is a manual pull-down. If it's not spring-loaded, actually it might not be spring-loaded. It's a pretty light tailgate, so you don't have to worry about how heavy this thing is. It does come down pretty hard, but it's not too bad. It's not a heavy tailgate that would hurt. It is quite light, which is nice because competing against something like a Honda Ridgeline, this thing is way better. Here is the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's powering the front wheels, and overall, if I had to pay $25,000 for this, that is actually not a bad price. Looks like it's a pretty simple trim level, basic wheels. Overall, I like this truck a lot.